Welcome to our presentation of the TD100 Automated Transesophageal Ultrasound Probe Disinfector. The proper cleaning, disinfection, rinsing, and storage of ultrasound probes is of critical importance to the well-being of your patient. CS Medical would like to introduce the first transesophageal ultrasound probe disinfector in North America. The TD100 Automated Disinfector is designed to provide high-level disinfection of TEE ultrasound probes while reducing operator exposure to the disinfectant, minimizing probe damage due to handling and over-soaking, and providing printed verification that the probe has been disinfected.
The TD100 operating principle is similar to many flexible endoscope reprocessors currently available on the market today. The TD100 gives fast, consistent turnaround, reduces stress on the probe, and generates a printed validation at the end of the completed disinfectant cycle. Unlike endoscopes, transesophageal ultrasound probes cannot be submerged and therefore must be manually disinfected and rinsed. TEE probes are very sensitive and can be damaged if not cared for properly. Let's take a few minutes to review the current choices for manual reprocessing of your TEE probe. First, following probe manufacturer guidelines, you must pre-clean the probe. Then the TEE probe is placed into a large bowl of disinfectant or into a tube that is part of a wall-mounted device for disinfection and vapor management. This system uses less disinfectant while providing a level of exposure control from the disinfectant. The actual disinfection time depends on which disinfectant you use. Glutaraldehyde-based disinfectants such as Sidex, Wavicide, or Metricide require 45 minutes for complete disinfection. OPA, on the other hand, only requires 12 minutes. Regardless of how you soak your TEE probes, both glutaraldehyde and OPA require 3 separate, large rinse volumes 2 gallons or more, using fresh water each time. Each rinse requires at least 1 minute of immersion. Sounds pretty simple, right? Well, here's what you actually have to do. First, fill the rinse bowl with 2 gallons of water. Put in the TEE probe, leave it for at least 1 minute. Hang the probe up somewhere while you empty the bowl and then refill the bowl. Now, repeat this process 2 more times. This process is very time-consuming and requires a lot of space. You will be filling and dumping water bowls at your sink that weigh around 16 pounds 6 times. Plus, you have the issue of high-level disinfectant and how to dispose of it. You must neutralize the disinfectant before dumping it down the sink drain. This adds yet another bowl of liquid you must maneuver. In addition to the excessive time and labor required to manually reprocess the TEE probe, you must be aware of the safety risks of glutaraldehyde or OPA. As per the disinfectant manufacturer's published MSDS sheets, adequate ventilation recommended, a minimum of 10 air exchanges per hour, or as defined by state and local regulations. The instruction for use of OPA warns that failure to properly rinse the TEE probes may result in chemical burns of the mouth, throat, esophagus, and stomach. This is commonly called black mouth. In conclusion, manual reprocessing of TEE probes presents the following challenges. A process that is labor-intensive and time-consuming. Requires excessive handling that could damage the very delicate TEE probe. Provides no vapor management systems and provides no validation of disinfection. Automation, vapor management, and printed validation are critical for patient and operator safety. Numerous endoscopy departments in North America no longer trust their endoscope probes to manual reprocessing. The TD100 allows you to have the same convenience and confidence with your TEE probes that have been enjoyed for years by endoscope users. CS Medical is the first North American manufacturer to offer an automated reprocessor specifically for TEE transducers. The TD100 Automated Disinfector provides the following features. Gives you a fast, hands-free turnaround of 17 minutes, about half the time of the manual process. Allows you to reprocess your probes near the area of use, dramatically reducing the potential for damage. Provides continuous monitoring of all functions and generates a printed validation at the end of the completed disinfection cycle. Reduces the risk of exposure to harmful high-level disinfectant. Eliminates the potential for over-soaking the TEE probe, since at cycle end, the reservoir is completely empty. Reduces handling that may cause probe damage, resulting in costly repairs to your TEE probe. Let's look at how easy the TD100 is to operate. When using automated reprocessor units, you generally pre-clean the probe according to the manufacturer's instructions. Once the probe has been pre-cleaned, you will follow simple step-by-step instructions found on the TD100 LCD display. Press the Start button and follow the prompts on the LCD screen. You will first be prompted to place your TEE probe into the TD100. Open the hinge door labeled Probe Only. Take the distal tip of the probe and begin to feed it down into the tube located in the reservoir. The handset of the TEE probe should fit easily into the cradle directly above the reservoir tube. Next, you will be asked for the probe number. Many organizations have multiple probes. CS Medical recommends that you label each probe with a number, starting with 1, and continue with each probe up to 9. This number will be entered into the microprocessor and become part of the printed receipt upon a completed cycle. Enter the number 3 for this probe and press Enter. Now you are prompted for an operator number. Assign each operator a number and use the log supplied by CS Medical to keep track of each operator. This will become part of the printed receipt as well. Let's use operator number 3 and press Enter. Next, you will be asked to enter the TD5 lot number. Located on the back of each TD5 bottle is a lot number. Enter the last 3 digits of the lot number and then press Enter. Remove the screw cap from the top of the TD5 bottle, carefully inspecting for any damage to the foil seal. Damaged bottles should not be used in the TD100, as the TD5 is a measured dose of disinfectant, and a damaged bottle may or may not have the proper dosage or strength. Open the door labeled TD5 Only and tip the TD5 bottle into the reservoir. You will feel resistance as the piercer in the reservoir penetrates the foil seal. Disinfectant will begin to flow into the tube reservoir. Close the hinge door labeled TD5 Only, and the TD100 will automatically start the process of disinfecting the TEE probe. The total process will take 17 minutes. A countdown timer and cycle indicator is visible on the LCD during the disinfection cycle. While the TD100 is processing the TEE probe, let's talk about the TD5 disinfectant used in the disinfection cycle. The TD5 is a single-use glutaraldehyde-based disinfectant, specifically designed for the TD100 and TEE probes. The TD100 uses a fresh bottle of TD5 for each disinfection cycle. This eliminates the need for MEC testing. MEC testing is required with any method that reuses the high-level disinfectant, automated endoscope reprocessors, and basins alike before each usage. The TD5 bottle is pierced inside the TD100, thus minimizing the potential for splash, spills, and vapor exposure. The manual process of using bowls and tubes cannot provide you with the same level of protection as the TD100. The TD100 incorporates an advanced vapor management system that minimizes the potential for exposure to disinfectant vapors. The vapor management system utilizes a special bonded carbon filter designed to absorb and neutralize glutaraldehyde vapors. The filter is easily changed by opening the vapor management system door, pulling the saturated filter out, and putting a new one in. Looks like the TD100 cycle is complete. Let's take a look. At the end of the cycle, a beep alerts you that the printed receipt is generated. As you can see, the report has the time and date of the procedure, as well as the probe number, operator number, TD5 lot number, and diagnostic test confirmation. A valid disinfection cycle has been completed. and the TEE probe is ready to be removed and prepared for reuse or storage. Once you accept the printed validation report, the TD100 will take you through the steps to safely remove the empty TD5 bottle and the disinfected TEE probe. The TD100 offers you 17-minute disinfection cycle where the probe remains stationary, thus minimizing probe damage. Single-use TD5 high-level disinfectant to effectively kill microorganisms. Probe damage resulting from over-soaking is virtually eliminated. Printed verification record of completed TEE probe disinfection. Reduces risk of exposure to harmful high-level disinfection agents. The TD100 Automated Transesophageal Probe Disinfector allows you to disinfect delicate TEE probes with the confidence that each and every TEE probe will receive the same validated disinfection process.
CS Medical hopes you found this presentation of our TD100 Automated Probe Disinfector both informational and helpful as you choose how to reprocess your delicate TEE probes. CS Medical is dedicated to providing you with the best possible solution to safely and effectively disinfect your TEE probe.
For more information on the TD100, please contact CS Medical at 877-255-9472 or visit our website at www.csmedicalllc.com.